Hi YT, it's 90302 and I wanted to come to you really quickly and show you everything that I picked up from Imats. Yes, Imats New York was held this past weekend and I attended both days. I wanted first put out a disclaimer that first of all, the list of vendors for Imats New York was no way in comparison to the previous years, yet and still Imats New York sold out for the second time both days. I arrived there on Saturday at about 7:30 in the morning, and when I got there I was thinking I was doing really good and that I would be in a pretty decent position in the line. When I got there, I was literally shocked. The line was from the front door way down the block, so much that the line ended up having to wrap around from there, back up toward the front, back down the middle, back around again. The parking lot was full of people by the time they got ready to open the doors at 8:30, and it was hella cold that morning. But it did not stop anyone. It did not stop people from, for some reason, wearing open-toe shoes and shorts, and they were on that line freezing their behinds off. I, on the other hand, I did have, jackets, and I was still cold. So I am quickly going to go through the things that I picked up. My second disclaimer that I want to put out there is that I did get quite a few things, but a lot of things were gifted to me via my loved ones. So don't think Naya just went crazy at Imats, which I kind of did. Let me just stop right there and just show you what I picked up. The first thing we stopped at was a company called Grafton Cosmetics. And Grafton Cosmetics is a private label. They've been in business since 1962. Well, the thing that caught my eye at this particular booth was they had an array of foundations, eyeshadow palettes, blushes, powders, you name it. But everything was for $20. So the very first thing that really jumped out at me was they had this picture perfect foundation, and you buy 4 of them for $20. They contain 1 ounce, or what is this, 28.35 grams, and they come in a package like this. And when I saw them, they kind of reminded me of Black Opal, only here is Black Opal's total coverage foundation, and as you can see, you get so much more foundation in these. So the very first one that I picked up is in walnut, and here is walnut. The next one that I picked up, and this is the deepest shade because the shades ranged anywhere as light as alabaster and as dark as this one, evening chocolate. So here is evening chocolate, and I got this for darker complected, like maybe between the NW50 and darker, and then I also got it to make it a wonderful hot contour color. So got evening chocolate. The next one that I picked up, this one is called pecan, and pecan looks like this. And I will be coming back in a separate video for each of these things to do swatches and things of that nature. So just hold tight. I definitely will come back and swatch some of these things for you in separate videos because a lot of these things deserve their own video. The next one that I got is called Almond Joy, and Almond Joy looks like this. And the texture on these, when we were at the show and we were trying them out, really reminded us a lot of the Graftobian warm palette. So if you get a chance maybe to go to Makeup Show, which is coming up in May, hopefully this company will be there and you'll be able to take advantage of these. The next thing that I picked up from Grafton is they also had some eyeshadows that kind of stood out to me. And the very first one that I picked up is number 229, and it's called Naughty. And Naughty looks like this. And in the pan, I was kind of thinking it was kind of like Max Beauty Mart. And there it is, kind of swatched out on my finger. And there it is, swatched out on my hand. And I'm not going to do swatches of everything, but some things may deserve a quick swatch. This very next one that I picked up is number 170, and it's called Twilight. And that's what Twilight looks like. Really, really gorgeous blue. And there is Twilight swatched out on my hand. The next one that I picked up is called Burnt Orange. And it is exactly what it says, a burnt orange. The next one that I got is called Polarizing Purple. And Polarizing Purple looks like this. And as you can see, when I move it up and down, you can see the shimmer in there. So this is going to be really, really gorgeous. So that's what I got from Grafton Cosmetics. Then I went over to Alcone, and at Alcone I picked up, I want to thank my girl Sexy Diamond, aka Patrice. Sexy Diamond was at the show. Queenie Rosenblatt was at the show. Philly Diva was at the show. Shalinda One, my girl, you know, that is my girl. Yes, I'm using them hands, Shalinda. I have to use them hands because she's always using her hands. She's gorgeous in person. We had a blast all hanging out. But Diamond was talking about this London brush cleaner. And so I picked up one of those. And she said this is amazing for cleaning your white gold hair brushes. Also from Alcone, I picked up a midnight powder in a nutmeg. And I also picked up one in Pretty Pink. And hopefully you can see that this is like a really light, soft pink. So I picked that up. Next up, I went to Red Cherry. And Red Cherry had a wonderful sale. Red Cherry was here and Ardell was here. But if you looked over at Ardell, it was just like a madhouse over there. I couldn't even get over there, so I just stuck with the Red Cherries. Love these lashes anyway. So I got kind of 2 pairs of each of them, and the sale was you get 10 for 20. It's got 2 pair of wispies. I got 2 pairs of the number 1s. I have 2 pairs of the number 42s. And I have 4 pair of the 747S. And the S stands for short. These come long, medium, and short. So I got those. Also from the Red Cherry booth, they had this really cute case here. And this is an eyelash case. This was $5. It's really, really girly and cute and pink with the, I love the bow. And basically it is for you can store your lashes in it. You can use this if you're on travel to put your favorite pair of lashes in it, or just store your lashes after you remove them each day and set this on your vanity. So I got that from there. Next up was I stopped at Julie G's booth. If you are not subscribed to her, please check her out. Julie G is awesome. You know that she has her own line with, what is the name of these? They're in Rite Aid. I forgot the name right now, so don't sue me. But she has her own polish line. And she was at the show. And the deal was you buy 3 polishes and you got those 3 for $10. So I'm going to quickly run through the ones that I got. So this very first one is called Fairy Tale. And it's a really pretty like light lilac lavender color. This next one that I got is called Secret Treasure. Just beautiful. The next one that I picked up is called Light It Up. The next one that I got is called, what is this one? This is called, nope, that's not it. Take that back. This is called Damsel. Ooh. This next one is called Passion. And this very last one is called Tokyo Nights. Really, really pretty. The next thing that I got from Julie G's booth is she had some really pretty iridescent lip glosses. Or she had quite a few lip glosses, but I picked, me and Diamond, Sexy Diamond, picked the iridescent ones because they were really, really pretty. And if I can get them out of this box, it came in a box like this. And so they look like this. And these are called the Glow Stick Lip Gloss. Okay, this very first one that I got is called Red Dawn. And there is a Red Dawn, and I'm hoping that you can see that when you put this on your lips and on top of a lipstick, it kind of changes colors. It does the orange and the green depending on the way the light will hit it. The very next one that I got is called Tangerine. And tangerine swatches like this chartreuse green right there. And this last one that I got is called Wicked. And Wicked has some blues, some greens, some yellow. These are just awesome. And there is a swatch of Wicked. So I don't know if you are going to pick those colors up, but they are really, really pretty. So I got those. Next stop up was I went to Bdellium brushes, and I had seen a friend of mine had posted on Facebook that Bdellium was bringing out a pink set. So for all of you who love Bdellium brushes and want the pink brushes, the pink set as a set will officially come out in June. At the show, they only had them in the singular version. So the very first one that I picked up is number 777, and it looks like this. And this is a shader. This brush was $5. The next one that I got is the number 957, and that's the Precision Kabuki. And it looks like this. And the Precision Kabuki was $11. The next one that I got is the 781, and this is a crease brush. Looks like this. The crease brush was $5. And the next one that I got is the number 780, and that is the pencil brush. And the very, very, very last one that I got is the number 762, and this is the small angled brush. So this is the pink line of Bdellium, and like I said, the sets will be coming out in June so that you can buy them all as a set, or you can choose to get them singularly. Alright, the very next thing I did was I went to Stila, and I had seen Queen of Blending show these on her Instagram. I even think she did a video on them, and I was in love with them. And that is the new Countless Color Pigment Eyeshadows by Stila. And these things are just so, so gorgeous. I had to get them. So I am going to quickly run through the ones I have. I won't swatch them, but I will come back and do a separate video on them. This very first one is called Light Show, and I should have taken all of these out of the box already. And Light Show comes in the lime green package, and when you open them up, here is a Light Show. The next one that I got is called Center Stage. And Center Stage is in the hot pink package. And here is Center Stage. And if I'm moving fast, it's because I don't want to make this video forever. This next one is called Groupie. And Groupie comes in the brown compact. And Groupie is like your neutrals. So there is a Groupie. The next one that I got is called Indie. And Indie is like in a magenta-ish color compact. And there is Indie. And these are like a tie-dye type of eyeshadow. You can blend them together and create these really awesome colors. This next one is called Finale. And Finale comes in this, like, I guess you can call that a paint package. So there is Finale. The next one that I got is called Acoustic. And Acoustic comes in the red compact. And here is Acoustic. The next one that I picked up is called Melody. And Melody comes in the deep purple packaging. And here is Melody. The next one that I have is called Tie-Dye. And Tie-Dye comes in the blue packaging. And there is Tie-Dye. And the very last one that I have is called Encore. And Encore comes in this pink packaging. And here is Encore. So I picked those things up from Stila. Alright, I'm at 17 minutes, so I'm going to kind of cut the video right here, come back. Well, you know what? It may not be that bad. I won't cut it. I'll just try and squeak through. I hope you guys can just hold on with me, and we'll try to get through the rest of this. The next thing that I got while I was there was Zuca was there. And I had missed out when Zuca had a sale, or Sephora had a sale on Zuca's for like $250. Well, at the show, I was able to get a Zuca Pro. And I got it in purple. And I definitely want to thank my loved ones for this. And so I was like super happy to get that. So I picked that up. The next thing I did was I went to a booth called Morphe, or Morphe. I'm not sure how they pronounce it. It is spelled M-O-R-P-H-E. Encore was also set up at that booth. And so the very first thing that I got from that booth was Corin. If you watch Encore, you know he's very talented, he's very gifted, and he does a lot of amazing DIY types of projects. Well, Encore has now developed his own Pro brush soap, and this one is in Cantaloupe. And I want to thank Diamond and Queenie because they had gone to this booth before I had. I kind of saw it and was like, I don't need any more brushes. I'm not going to go over there. And that's what I thought was just there, brushes. But this thing smells so good. I think Sexy Diamond might have this in the mango and lemon. It had a lot of different scents, but this cantaloupe definitely stood out. Can't wait to try it. And when you purchase this was like $6. They give you a little soap dish to house it in. So I thought that was cool. Also at that booth, Morphe had this humongous display of eyeshadows that they say are like a spin-off of MAC eyeshadows. And literally, when you looked at the display, literally you could go saddle, cranberry, deep truth. Like the colors were exactly the same. And their deal was you buy two, you got those two for $3. So I'm going to quickly run through the ones that I picked up. And they don't have names. They just come with the number. So this is 45, a really deep matte purple. Number 42, which kind of reminded me of Passionate or possibly Hepcat. I have to look at my MAC shadows. Diamond ranted and raved about this one, and she was so right. This is number 30, and this looks exactly and swatches exactly, if not deeper, than MAC's Orange. The next one I got is number 38. The next one I got is number 47. The next one I got is number 13. The next one I got is number 55. This next one is number 36. The next one I got is number 37. This next one is number 11. And I will quickly swatch this for you guys just so you can see what the pigmentation is like. So there is number 11, and this really, it's kind of bronzy, but it also kind of reminds me of like a cranberry color, but it's more bronzy. But that is the pigmentation. Like, that is so sick, and these are all pigmented just like that. So whichever ones I did not get this time at Imats, I definitely hope, and I know they're going to be at Makeup Show, I'm going to get them at Makeup Show. This very next one is number 53. This next one is number 21. This next one is number 37. This next one is number 46. Number 49. Number 35. Kind of reminds me of MAC's Freshwater. And this very last one that I have is number 41. So like I said, I will come back in a separate video for these products and do swatches so that you can see all the swatches, and if you are going to Makeup Show, then you have an idea of what you would like to get. The last thing that I picked up from the show was I picked up some Inglot Rainbow, 10 Inglot Rainbow eyeshadows, but I will come back in a whole nother separate video and show you those. Alright guys, it's been 22 minutes and I am now officially kind of done with this Imats haul. When you went to Imats, you got the trusty Imats bag, and Imats is always sponsored by Royal Langnickel, and that is the other side that says Imats. Alright guys, I will see you guys in the next video, and that'll be of swatches of all these great items. Alright, take care and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.